I actually really like the intro now. Liking the setup. I think we're finding a place that's like
It's really good.
no one's watching this.
Yeah. We are.
We're definitely watching it. How many times are you watching it?
I'm probably I'm probably 50% of those views that we get. It's me.
Yeah. I saw like one of our videos got 1 view. It's gonna be like all the effort you put into, and like a week later you get the 1 view.
That's got to be us too, watching it, making sure that everything's okay.
100% with me. 100% it was me. I think that's the one problem with social media and like podcasting is that you really get like a litmus test of how well you're doing. Like this is actually like a statistic.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
how well you're doing. Like right now, we're like not doing good at all.
And it's immediate result. Like you get it right away. You're like, oh damn.
Yeah. Dumb fans. That's we're your hosts, Harp, Ambro. Please like and subscribe. As you can tell, we need it. We're trying to get up off the feet here with podcasting. And if you like the content, give us a like, give us a subscribe, give us some comments on topics you want to discuss. We're still figuring out our format here, but I think the fact that we're actually posting videos now is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're
consistently doing stuff now.
Yeah. Consistently. We were consistently doing this for a year. Nothing was coming up. We're
just not posting it.
Not posting anything. But yeah, going to talk sports, going to get into it. Hockey pool update. Trading season is around the corner now for us.
Did it get extended? Because I thought it was the week before, but I saw a message that it got extended to the 11th.
I don't think you should be an expert at all.
Definitely not.
I don't think
definitely not.
I've asked you so many questions about this pool, and you
no. You vented. You haven't asked questions. You vented, and then you expect a response, and I give you a response, and then you get mad about the response.
No, that's how I'm asking you. The question's layered in to something I don't understand. Right? Like, why is Hellebuck costing me points all year? For instance, I'm 30 fantasy points. I didn't get. Because Hellebuck was in net for me.
He got you that overtime win.
Who cares? I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Of course you don't. You're never going to give him credit now.
I need to win this week. I need to beat Zane.
This is a big week for you.
Yeah, huge. Because I'm.
This is you win. You're in, right? This is the your win in week, isn't it?
Well, as we discussed this, because our pool has ties.
Yes.
Which shouldn't have ties. I don't think we should have ties.
Well, I mean, if it has the same amount of points, what do you do?
You award it to the person with the most wins.
That's so you would have got the loss
or the most goals.
You would have got the loss.
I'm not going to circumvent the whole system, Harp. I'm just trying to tell you, I got a tie on my record, and it has nothing to do with anything.
It actually helped you this week because you're ahead of Zane now.
Because he has one loss than I do.
Yeah, so because of that tie, it didn't count as a loss, so you got it as pretty much a win.
Oh, now you want to justify. I called you. You're like, I don't think it does anything.
I honestly thought it was the points for that would have screwed you because your points for are not as much as Zane's.
Okay, point is, I'm the only guy with the tie there, and I guess
Nick.
I should have beat him. Okay, I had him beat. I had Hirsch beat. I had Ali Khan beat. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to get into this right now. I have a shot to get in now. I got to get either obliterated by Ali Khan or by you.
But most likely Ali Khan.
Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see.
A win, you're in. I'm pretty sure how the math is. A win, you're in. And even if you lose, you still have a chance to get in.
I got to beat Samir.
Yeah, you got to beat
I haven't been able to beat all year.
Yeah, Samir's got your number.
Yeah, he's got my number. So I got to get Zane's number this week. So far, so good.
The two brothers, Zane and Samir.
Draisaitl, though. He's got Draisaitl.
Yeah, he's got
8 fantasy points yesterday.
Yeah.
5-point night for Draisaitl.
He had the game. No, he didn't have the game winner, but he assisted on the game winner.
Might as well just give him the game winner anyway. 2 goals, 3 assists. The guy's a beast. I'm so blown away by what he's constantly able to do. Still, I think obviously there's no secret on Draisaitl, but he's so good. He's so good.
So good.
And in this fantasy pool, if you got a guy who's can go level 10 on any given day, he'll just go ahead and win you the week, right? Draisaitl can do it. McDavid does it.
Celebrini
does it. Eichel can do it on occasion.
Yeah.
Kiefer Sherwood does it.
Kucherov.
Sherwood.
Sherwood just signed a contract with San Jose.
Yeah, San Jose 5.25
5 years.
Yeah, I mean, he can put the puck in the net. Like, he can score goals.
Well, he deserves it. I mean, he's beaten your fantasy league or fantasy team twice.
Yeah, half that money's mine, Sherwood. Half that money's mine, buddy.
Or Samir's, actually.
No.
He's
It's
playing
mine.
for Samir.
He got his contract all over me. That's what he got. So, yeah, good for Sherwood. Signed a big deal. But, yeah, our trading deadline is coming up, and I can see that you made some irritating moves. You picked up Barkov. You put him on
I picked
IR.
up Barkov.
And you picked up Robert Thomas.
I picked up Thomas. There's so much trade rumors around him.
How is it you have so this room to add people?
Well, I got 2 guys injured, so I had to put them on IR.
Okay.
Barkov, one of them.
Okay.
And then I picked up Thomas,
Who's not injured?
who is not injured.
How did you add him?
Because I put one of the guys at Stone. Stone got injured.
You guys, you have like a rotation of guys. Who get
Stone
hurt.
and Terry. Stone, I don't know what Vegas is
I only
doing.
have 2 IR spots. I don't know how many you have.
I got 2 as well. I don't know what Vegas is doing. Stone gets injured. They're like, hey, go on IR. Let's do the salary cap thing. And maybe they're thinking like, oh wait, we can't do this anymore. But Stone gets injured just before the trade deadline again.
Which you kind of called, actually.
Yeah, I did. That's why I was hesitant to trade for him. I was like, is he going to get injured again?
Yeah.
And then sure enough, the trade deadline's coming around. But thank God I got Thomas, because if he gets traded, he's going to be a big piece for any contender.
Yeah.
Buffalo's the big
I don't
rumor.
think so. I think he's overrated. I think he's.
He's 26 years old. How is he overrated?
I don't. He's never done, like. I think that if you're buying from St. Louis this year, it's a buyer beware. I don't think anybody from St. Louis is going to make you a better team.
Well, they're going to be doing a lot of trades. Parayko is gone. Binnington's.
Is that confirmed though? I don't think it's confirmed yet. I think the rumor is
Parayko, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, maybe not.
if
Maybe
that's
it's not
confirmed to Buffalo, and then I guess they want to get Robert Thomas to Buffalo too.
Yeah, that's the big rumor.
Yeah.
And that's what I was surprised about when they said. Well, I just read it and they said, "Oh, Parayko going to Buffalo." I thought it would have been Thomas that was going.
Well, we can discuss NHL trades here. What are you done making any trades?
I think so. I've given up my first, second, and third round.
Yes,
and
you're all in.
Oh, I'm all in.
Yeah.
But I've also got keepers that people are gonna want before the draft.
Well, who did you pick up through trade?
So I got Jack Hughes.
Right.
I got
Jack
Stone.
Hughes for what?
Jack Hughes for a second. Off of you.
Yeah.
Is that what you were waiting
That's what I was waiting for.
That's what you were waiting
How about
for?
a thank you?
Thank you.
Yeah, I want to
You
thank
hate him.
You could have got him for. I should have got first for him.
You would have parted ways with him for a fourth.
I would have parted ways for him for a Honda Civic. 1994 Honda
I think
Civic.
I got fleeced on that one, knowing how much you hate him.
I got fleeced. I didn't get a first for him. I got a second.
No, I think I got fleeced because you would have probably gave up if I give you a fourth, you would have been like, all right,
Oh, you got fleeced. I gave you a top line.
No one else.
Captain America.
No one's. Captain America. No one's gonna trade for Hughes.
Oh yeah, no one's gonna.
How many offers did you get? The phone must have been going off that week.
The phone was buzzing. Was it on vibrate?
The phone
It was
was
on vibrate.
buzzing.
We don't know.
The only person that was calling was me.
You justified it that your second was actually a first round pick.
It is, and I still say that because it's a high second you're getting. I'm one of the top 4 guys. I'm in third.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna go. I hope that I'm gonna be in the final 4.
I think I could have got a bona fide first for him. I came to you for a second.
No one else called you.
What about
you
Robertson?
waited.
What
You
about
waited.
Robertson?
I know
What
you
about
waited
Robertson?
too.
What about
Heiskanen? Heiskanen was a draft pick.
Who gave that tip?
Why'd you take him?
I should have. I really, really should have. My defense is stacked.
You held off on Hughes too. You're like, let's give you a couple more days because you were waiting for calls. Not that you were trying to get points from.
I was trying to get a win.
Oh,
and
shit.
I win. I got it. I need that win.
You wanted to see how many calls you got.
I
for
need that
Hughes.
win. Damn it.
And when the phone was silent for the whole week, you're like, yeah, I'll take a second.
You still did it.
Of course I did.
You picked up Scheifele.
Picked up Scheifele for a third.
Yeah.
So if you compare those 2 trades right there,
You got 2 top line centermen for songs. Okay, those should have been easy first round picks.
and Stone. Stone I actually got for a third as well.
Stone, I think Stone for a third is appropriate because what you said
Yeah.
at the time when you traded for him was going to get hurt.
Yeah, I was afraid he was going to get hurt. And I'm sure Hirsch is laughing about that one now.
Shout out to Hirsch, laughing his ass off. Man, when he's on though and he's healthy, he puts up points. He puts up
Yeah, he does. And I'm hoping he's got a couple more weeks in him because that's all I need him for.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, so who else did you pick up? Was that it for you?
So those were my trades: Shifley, Hughes, and Stone. And then Natchez I got early.
Oh, Natchez. I forgot you had Natchez. What'd you trade for Natchez?
Natchez I gave up a first.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because that's when Pedersen went for a first.
Oh, yeah.
And then Hirsch goes, hey, McKinnon and Natchez are also on the market.
If I'm Sony, I'm probably thinking about that first for Pedersen.
Oh, 100%. Especially when you know, like a day later, Hirsch goes, hey, also trading McKinnon and Natchez. If you hear that right after acquiring Petey, you're thinking, wait a minute, I could have used that first towards a McKinnon or towards a Natchez.
Yeah, Hirsch played us all. He played us all. He got like the biggest haul of everybody. I got the second biggest haul.
Yeah. Who else did you trade away?
Well, I traded away my first at the time, right? Because I was trying to get who was it? Who did I get? I traded my first for somebody.
Did you trade away your first?
No, I did trade my first. I traded my first for somebody. I have to look it up. But in terms of like, in terms of like the.
So who did you get back? What picks did you get back?
Well, I got back my first. I got back a first, second, and a third. So, but in that the entire time, I traded away a few pieces, and I got back Cutter Gauthier, and I got Stamkos.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You traded your first for Cutter Gauthier.
That's right.
You?
So I traded my first for
and Stamkos.
So Stamkos ended up being the guy who kind of like bridged the deal for me a little bit. It was kind of nice. I'm not sure if Nashville is like looking to offload that, but in terms of production wise, he's been really solid. And then I was able to get a few picks back through some other trades. So I have my first and second back, or I have a first and a second back, but I had to hold pat because I was going to keep selling off. But I chose not to because I was actually in the running to make the playoffs. So I decided to hold pat. So I like the lineup I have right now. I made a few moves. We still have our drops, but right now I'm still like okay with like, you gave me a tip on Landeskog, so I appreciate that.
Yeah, I did.
I'm actually surprised he's not regular on somebody's team.
I think it's because of his injury.
Yeah.
Maybe he's injury prone. Maybe he's not the same Landeskog from before because he hasn't been in the league for a while.
Yeah.
But he's been great.
Yeah.
I mean, especially he got goal and assist, I think, for you.
When I picked him up on a day,
Yeah.
So that really helped me out big time. So yeah, I'm still in the running. I mean, so I think all the trades are pretty much done in our pool. I don't think anybody else is moving.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think Zane's gonna maybe try to reach out again. Yeah. I know he did with me.
Yeah.
Last week, but I think it's pretty much done. And Hirsch, what a smart move by Hirsch though. Knowing, okay, I'm not gonna make the playoffs. He's picked up 3 first-round picks.
And he's still beating everybody.
And he's still competing. And not beating, but competing.
He should not be able to beat anybody at this point. Yeah, he's got a bare bones team, but he's been able to like clean up, get a haul, and play upset on people here. He upset me. I needed that win.
But this is the thing. Like you pick up a guy 1 week, maybe it's a Sherwood week. It's his week. So that's what he's been doing. It's not like these name guys that are getting him points.
Yeah,
it's collective.
I don't like that. I don't like what you said there in terms of like Sherwood week. Okay, that shouldn't be allowed. Actually, okay.
Why wouldn't that be allowed?
He's a middle 6 forward. He shouldn't have a week for himself.
But that's where you win leagues like this. It's not the top guys are gonna go. Everybody's gonna get like a.
They're gonna go. Where are they gonna go? I'll tell you where they went. 8 weeks injured. Jack Hughes. Okay, 8 weeks injured. Hellebuck.
Sometimes you just get the short end of the stick.
Sometimes, and you get it over and over again.
now going into the draft, who are your keepers gonna be?
That's a good question.
Now you're going to be coming to me again. That's why I picked up a guy like Barkov. Now I got Natchez. I got Celebrini. I got Makar.
Half my players are on your team.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be trading him back to you before the draft. What do you need?
What do I need? So then moving on here to the actual trade deadline with the NHL.
The one that matters.
The one that actually matters. There are a few things that we've already had like a few things happen here in a very short while. I think some of the notable ones in my mind. Well, we can talk about Panarin. Like I think that's like old news now, but you know,
It
Panarin.
is, yeah. That was before the Olympics.
If I'm LA and I know that Fiala was going to get hurt,
I would not have done
made
that.
that trade. So I
Yeah.
feel like that's going to hurt them now. Now, unless they want to go in and make a splash and bring in a centerman.
Petey.
You think so, eh?
And why not? Petey needs to move. And I think if Petey goes to a market like LA or any US market, I think he's gonna return back to form.
Well, let's talk about the Canucks here for a second, because the Canucks did make a move. They made a move for Tyler Myers to move on to. There was a rumor that he was going to Detroit for the longest time.
Yeah.
But apparently Myers really wanted to go to Dallas, and he got his wish. Canucks get back a 2027 second round pick and a 2029 fourth round pick. We're also retaining the salary.
How much are the Canucks retaining on that?
So 50%. So it's going to be 1.5 million for this year and next year.
I mean, this year, okay.
So I'd say a pretty good deal. I mean, I think
Detroit's package would have probably been a little better.
maybe. I think it's probably comparable. The only other thing is when you're retaining, you get a lot like extra on that. So they got the fourth round because you're
Yeah.
retaining. I don't see it with Dallas. I think it's kind of a downgrade on their bottom six defense. They are stacked in terms of defensemen. Harley and Heiskanen, like they have a great defense core.
Myers is the third pairing on that team.
Yeah,
I think that's great for Dallas.
maybe.
Playoff push, big guy like Myers. Why not? Responsible D-man.
Yeah, I can see that. I've never seen. You see him firsthand, so I never seen him really. I've seen his good games. I've seen his bad games. Like he's very like a high ratio kind of guy. I think in terms of like a contending team like Dallas, they should be big game hunting. I think they should be the ones who are like trying to push the tempo. They haven't qualified Robertson for a new offer, so we don't know what's going on with that. If I'm Dallas, I need to beat Edmonton. I need to beat Minnesota. I need to beat Colorado. So I think this is a nice piece. If this is all they're doing, I think it's a bit of a disappointment.
I think they need to do one trade with the forward group. I think their D is pretty much set now. With Myers in there, that you got to respond and
goaltending
and goaltending. And now I think you make a little bit of splash. Maybe it's Robertson going somewhere. I heard a rumor about Robertson for who was it?
Imagine being Robertson for a second here, okay? You're the best scoring American in the league, okay? You don't even get to make it on the Team USA to win a gold medal. And a heavy Stanley Cup contender
Doesn't want you. Doesn't want you.
He's like, hey, guys, what the crap?
Yeah, I feel bad for him.
I don't.
He's such a great
I don't feel
player.
bad for him at all. He cost me.
Oh my
He cost
God.
me this whole Yahoo Sports Fantasy League, okay, from the get-go.
You cost yourself.
No,
You're drafting goalies in the second and third round.
Yeah, I don't think so.
How many goalies do you have now?
I gave him I have no goalies. I have one goalie.
Yeah,
One
exactly.
goalie. I gave him all the respect in the world for Robinson, and I said he's a keeper, legit keeper, okay? And for 6 weeks, nothing. I could have used him on so many occasions, nothing. Buried me. He buried me the whole freaking year. So I hope he gets traded to Columbus, or I hope he gets traded to name a crap team right now. What's a crap team that we can like poke fun at?
Vancouver.
Yeah.
Rangers.
Yeah, Rangers would be bad. No, that's a nice city. No, forget about it. No. So somewhere bad. So the Calgary. Let's go to the Calgary. Calgary
yeah,
Flames. So yeah. So that's kind of funny. So if I'm Dallas, then I want to go big game hunting in that regard. So that's me. We can talk about another move that I thought was really interesting. Connor Murphy going to the Edmonton.
What a great move for Edmonton. I think this is this solidifies their defense. It makes it so much stronger, and they need it because their goaltending sucks. But they still need to do some moves.
Yeah.
I think Edmonton, and I don't think in the forward group. I think back end goaltending needs to be addressed.
Yeah, again, to me, I feel like if you have a window to win, you really just throw in some chips.
You have McDavid and Draisaitl. They're in their prime. Just give them something. Give them some tools.
Yeah.
And by tools I mean goaltending. Like just get them one top goaltender, a Binnington.
See, I would have argued Bennington against that, but now that I've seen him in big game situations, I think, yeah. there's
How many
something
games did it take you to actually see that?
I still
the,
don't.
The Stanley,
I still
the
don't.
Stanley Cup,
By
the
the way,
four
I still
nations, the four nations this year in the Olympics, and you still don't?
No, I still don't. But in
What
the
else does he need to do?
Maybe win another Stanley Cup. Maybe, maybe with Edmonton. But I feel like the Jarry move is really biting them in the ass. The Connor Murphy deal, I like the deal because I think the defense. See, I think if you have Darnell Nurse on the bottom pairing, you give him like 12 minutes a night, he'll give you something. He can give you like an odd goal.
A $10 million man, and you're going to put him in the third pairing.
But here's the thing about that. At the time, you had he was a top-rated defenseman, great pedigree. They took him in the first round. So they had to make a decision. Right? You're either going to lose this guy, or what are you going to get back? They had already gone through a whole rotation of guys. You remember all this. Eberle, Hall, Yakupov. Nurse wasn't going to be another one on the list.
Yeah.
But, he is what he is at this point. I think a low-minute guy, great in the locker room, can get you something, maybe in an odd game. He's had some, spurts where he can definitely, give you something on offense. But Connor Murphy will hopefully place everybody where they need to be. Still like the top pair of defense. And the offense is enough.
Ekholm's slowing down a bit too. Ekholm's getting older. So I think Ekholm has maybe 1 or 2 years left.
That's okay, because McDavid's really there for only 2.
Yeah.
So
this is their shot this year and next year.
They have enough offense. Even if they don't add something, I think they have enough offense. The defense really needs to be where they need to focus. If they can look at the Jarry deal and be like, you know what? We messed up.
Again.
This isn't working. Hey, Jar, we love you. We just don't love you for here.
So look at how many goaltenders came through Edmonton. Is it Edmonton or is it these goalies? Campbell was there. Campbell's making 6, 7 or whatever his contract was in the AHL right now, or the minors. So he came through. Skinner came through. Pickard hasn't really turned into anything.
I'll even go back a bit. Devin Dubnyk.
Yeah.
Went to Minnesota, lit it up, right? He was a great goaltender for Minnesota.
So is it the city?
Well, here's the problem, because
this is what I mean about Canadian markets. I know I always go back to this, but this is the pressure that these players have. Only certain people can handle that. And in Edmonton, obviously, it's the goaltending that's highlighted there.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the same problem. I say goaltending in hockey, quarterback in NFL, they're scrutinized positions. But if you're Edmonton, the same process that chased these guys out was the same one that got you McDavid and Draisaitl.
Yeah.
So in that particular situation, you're great. The mistakes they had made were Darnell Nurse, Frederick on
Yakupov.
I think all you can do is make the trades and that you make and hope for the best. But if you're drafting and you're drafting high, by all accounts, you look at the Grigorenko and Yakupov combination during juniors, they were lights out.
Yeah.
So of course Edmonton's gonna be like, we want a top flight goal scorer to complement Ryan Nugent-Hopkins and Taylor Hall. That was supposed to be like
that was supposed to be that was supposed to be the core.
Yeah, that was supposed to be. But again,
that's why I think Binnington's going to be great in Edmonton. He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like his attitude, he's not going to be pressurized by this media or anything. He doesn't care.
Yeah. Their problem is draft capital. They're running out of it. And then also they probably have to make some moves to make the money work. So yeah, I don't think it'd be a straight trade, Jarry for Binnington. Binnington would be the higher asset, so Edmonton's got to pay something.
Well, they're going to give up another draft pick.
They're gonna have to.
Even though they just gave up one to get Jarry.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm hearing things in terms of Binnington. It seems like it's low radar with Edmonton to get Binnington, as much as I'm sure Connor would love that. But it's going to be tough. I think they might just be stuck with what they have.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's tough to see. But in terms of until we get to the actual deadline, these are all just pretty much surface moves for the most part, the rest of the way here. So we'll see where teams are going to be at. I think if I'm Minnesota, I gotta think big. I have to think big.
One more big move.
Yeah, because it's going to be a grind to get out of the Western Conference. You're going to get a really good team in the first round. So this is an opportunity. And honestly, you look at the general manager there, what he's been able to construct and put together, the hype. He's been all over the news. Gold medal. They don't actually get the gold medal as the
Yeah, they
people are.
don't.
They don't. But
They get the recognition.
They get the recognition. Put the team together, right? So
Yeah.
to me, I think Minnesota is a team to watch.
So who's a good fit for Minnesota?
Well, you're talking about Pedersen, right? And I feel like,
Pedersen and Hughes back together. I don't know if Hughes wants that.
I think Minnesota needs to look at a guy who has Petey's profile. So, bit of a high cap. The team would have to maybe keep some salary. You're going to send over a modest package. Bring in, because I think Matt Boldy's he's come on the stage now as a top flight centerman. Maybe you need someone to complement him. You don't need anything on defense.
Trocheck fits that bill.
Maybe Trocheck.
Yeah, he fits that bill.
Yeah.
He can come in. He can score goals. He can penalty kill.
Yeah.
He was on Team USA.
Team USA, yeah.
Him and Hughes.
Bill Guerin loves him.
Yeah.
So that could be something to look at. I mean, I don't know what they have in terms of assets, but if I'm them, that's what I'm looking for. Getting somebody like that, maybe a Robert Thomas, like there's someone there who I think you got to pay a little bit higher because he is younger. But this is a team that's going to compete for the next 4 years.
Oh yeah.
So this is where you put the trips in. This is your chance, Minnesota, to really upset the Avalanche, upset Dallas. So up to me.
I don't see them. I see them going far. I don't think this is the year that they win the cup. But unless they make a big splash like that. So
yeah, they have enough to upset. They can upset a first round.
Yeah, 100% they can. I think
Hughes looks immortal.
No, I think they can get to the West Finals. I just don't think they'll make it to the Cup.
Have you seen Quinn Hughes? What he's doing?
Oh yeah. He's breaking records.
Yeah, not even 2 months.
He's their best player, and he was Canucks' best player. He's their best player. Maybe Kaprizov's.
I think Hughes and Kaprizov are Matt Boldy's now becoming like the guy.
Yeah, Boldy's been great.
Yeah.
He just passed Connor McDavid for goals.
Yeah.
He's second in the league for goals.
That's crazy. Yeah, Brock Faber,
Brock Faber's been great.
The goaltending tandem is really nice there. One more piece, I think a Trocheck to me is be perfect for Minnesota. Just someone who can get under McKinnon's skin a little bit because it doesn't take very much to get under his skin.
Show him the teddy bear and that'll get underneath his skin.
Yeah, he gets so angry. I like Minnesota in terms of big game hunting. I don't know if you have a thought on a team that should be looking to upgrade.
In the West, I think it's a team like Vegas. Vegas
I keep forgetting about Vegas.
Vegas has been so bad since the new year that they were saying there was a stat that they're not even a playoff team if the season started in January. They've got 4 wins or something, and they haven't beat a playoff team since November.
That's an interesting point. I feel like, you look at the team they also have constructed. They had a lot of people go to the Olympics. So there's a lot of hockey there on that group that they might be just tired.
They could be, but I mean, goaltending wise, the goalies didn't go.
No, they're terrible.
Yeah, they need to upgrade in goaltending. That's where Binnington is a great fit there as well.
Oh, you think so?
I think Vegas has a chance to get him.
Vegas really doesn't care about people. They just don't they'll trade anybody.
But look what they've done. They sure.
Okay, yeah, they got the cup. They get the cup. There's a relationship you build with people.
But they're in and out. It's a door.
Yeah, but you know what I mean though when it comes to this kind of stuff.
It's a swinging door.
Yeah.
It's a swinging door in Vegas. They don't care.
No, they don't care. Are we doing the hands? Yeah, Vegas would be an interesting one. I feel like I keep forgetting about them in the West because there's a lot of contenders, but I think their problem is they need rest. I think it's still
they're not going to get it.
Yeah.
So they got to do something to bolster their lineup.
The Russians still look good. Dorofeyev looks pretty good.
Marner's been quiet.
Marner's been
Eichel's
quiet.
actually been quiet. Stone's injured now.
Yeah, again, lots of players went over there and they're either hurt
They
or hungover.
they even got Anderson now from Calgary. Remember? Before the Olympics. Or was it before or after?
But it was before the Olympics.
Yeah.
And he went to go play for Team Sweden.
Right.
So, a lot. I think they might be up there with the amount of teams that gave away tons of players to the Olympics. And, if I'm Eichel, I'm still hungover Because
Yeah, oh, definitely. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. They just stopped partying there.
he was in that commercial. He was talking about Canadian teams, and he actually won the gold.
How are these guys doing? Like, did you see the Hughes brothers on Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, I saw that.
Then they played a game and then they flew to New York.
Yeah. Well, the thing is also that I think they're on the Eastern Seaboard for a road trip.
Oh, Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Okay,
So
okay.
that does help in
Yeah,
that situation. But if I'm Bill Garrett, I'm like, you just go.
Well, I wouldn't say anything to Hughes. I'm like, you just keep producing and do whatever shows you want to do.
By the way, here's an 8-year contract. You just sign that right there and make me executive of the year here. We're great.
Yeah, so Vegas would be my team in the West.
Okay.
In the East, I think it would be Carolina.
Yeah.
Because Carolina's pretty much got the same team as they've had for like 2-3 years now. They need to make a move. And they need to bring in a guy that wants to play there. Like they tried last year with Rantanen. He didn't want to play. I heard that there was a trade for Marner, but Marner didn't want to go to Carolina.
Yeah.
So they need to bring in a PD type of player.
You keep referencing Petey.
Yeah.
You keep referencing old 80-40.
He deserves a new home, Petey, and he'll flourish in Carolina. That's his type of hockey.
Make sure to comment below on where you think Pettersson should get traded to, and then we'll talk about it. But yeah, I think the Carolina deal almost happened, right? Like they tried to get him to sign, and we could have gotten Nietzsche's and a bunch of picks. That didn't fell through. I think I look at a PD profile and I think to myself, it's not going to be a contender who takes him. But if I'm a contender, I'm looking for a guy like that.
Yeah.
That's going to come in and complement the team that I already have. Carolina definitely needs to do something. I look at Detroit and I just look at, I think I've just been like aware he's trying to construct a Stanley Cup winning team. He's on neutral every year.
But he's done a great job.
Has he?
Like they're in a playoff. They're in the playoffs right now. I think he's done a fine job. And yeah, maybe he needs to make some sort of risky move to take the next step. But I don't find that. I think Yzerman's done a great job.
If I'm Yzerman, I'm very risk averse. Then I go and look at a guy like Pettersson. I think considering the team that he has constructed there, we know that Raymond was very good in the Olympics. So, and him and Petey played together a little bit too. So that could be something where you bring in a guy like that. This isn't the year where Detroit goes deep, unless they really knock it out of the park in the trade deadline. But if you want to set this team up for next year, have a good training camp, you can probably get Petey to buy in, get him on a team that's relatively young and like around his age that can compete. That's probably what I'm doing. That's the team where I think he would probably be best suited.
Yeah, I mean, he needs a new home. I think he'll do a much better job somewhere else than here because I think he's checked out here.
Yeah.
And I don't blame him.
Yeah, because I mean, and if I'm Dylan Larkin, I'm probably getting a call from Quinn Hughes and Miller, being like, "Hey, dude, if you're getting this guy, okay, watch out. He's a napper, likes to take naps. Needs his nap at 3 p.m. You know, he likes to get a little bit of snack in during the game. Okay, middle of the third period, you need him for something. He's usually getting a Cliff Bar." So yeah, I feel like unless they really want to go for it and push some chips in, I don't see them. They haven't shown that they want to do that. Yzerman has just been stand pat, collect resources, get picks in, draft, and they got a stable of guys. So this is where I'd be like, you could probably get PD for a premium right now in terms of like a low premium, and the Canucks will probably get a nice package.
Do they retain salary, Canucks?
Canucks should not retain salary.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
We're just dumb people here, okay? But if I'm the Aquilides, I've spent so much money, and I'm like, I need to be making something back here. Like, I need playoff revenue.
Screw the Aquilides. Yeah. I think just Canucks in general for cap space. That they shouldn't be retaining salary.
They got to pay for their blueberry farms. They got to pay
the condos.
Yeah,
and stuff,
they need some money to come in. They got the cash flow. You know, he's got to buy out his family member.
So what's a good trade deadline for the Canucks? Like, what would you be happy with as a Canuck fan? Since we are Canuck fans. Oh,
one second.
you're backing away from being a Canuck
I
fan?
didn't say anything. Nobody's saying we're fans of anything. I didn't say we say we're fans. Well, we are non-biased fans. That's all we are. Now, speaking for a friend. If I was the Canucks and I want to have a good trade deadline, I think I'm on my way to doing it. I think the Quinn Hughes trade was a very hard decision. This friend I know was very upset about it, but you got a very good package for it. You're not going to get a good package for all the other assets, but you have to identify people that are just going to leave and make the trade. And keep in mind, these guys didn't sign to be traded. They signed because they thought they were on a contender. As soon as they got the news that Quinn Hughes bolted, they were like, whoa.
Kane's like, what am I doing here? I was playing with McDavid last year.
That was our guy. Demko can't stay healthy. So, yeah, obviously, like, Connor Garland's probably going to want to be like, what's good? And with that said, though, we could talk about some rumors here because I think Connor Garland might be on the way out.
Yeah, I heard that the Islanders and the Canucks are close to something. Very, very close to something. And Garland's name's been mentioned.
Yeah.
So maybe Garland's going to New York.
Are we one of those shows that likes to cite sources or not? I don't think people are watching this. So, like, do we want to, like...
I don't think they care.
Yeah.
Hey, if we're wrong on these, this is don't blame us.
Like and subscribe and tell us how wrong we are.
Garland's gonna be here after the trade deadline. Petey's not going anywhere.
Like people, like the 5 people are like, you guys are the dumbest. Yeah, so I think usual suspects. So Connor Garland, right, it looks like.
Yeah, so that's what it looks like with the Islanders.
So Robert Thomas is on the trade block, it looks like.
With Buffalo, is
Buffalo.
what I heard was really close there.
And then, yeah, so we'll be keeping an eye on it. I don't know if we're going to be around for the trade deadline to put something out there, but we're going to try and get ourselves more active to try and follow that kind of stuff. But so we're looking very like interested to see what happens. But super excited about the trade deadline.
Yeah, this Friday, it's going to be a good... I think there's going to be a lot of moves.
Yeah. So we'll leave it there. Sports show. Harp, Amro. Like, subscribe. We need all the help we can get. And comment below. Please let us... any questions? We're trying to put together this format here, but we'll do a top 5 maybe of something. You know, we love top 5s.
Yeah, what do you guys like? Let us know and we'll include it.
We'll include it in there. And yeah, it's just as much as your show as it is ours. Okay, dumb fans.